Today we're getting ready for our meat chickens that'll be coming this year. We will be taking on 150 meat chickens in 75 chicken batches. And as of today, our first batch of 75 chickens is shipped. This will be their brooder. This is where they'll spend the first 4 to 5 weeks of their life. The way we're heating this brooder is we have a combination of a propane heater and heat lamps. Huge day, chickens are here. The chickens were sent in 2 batches, so I'm not exactly sure how many chickens we're getting today, but the brooder's all warmed up. We have all our feed, water's ready for them, so all I have to do is go to the post office and pick them up. One. Alright, I'm going to walk you through what we have going on in here. This is our propane heater. It just turned on. This is what provides the most amount of heat in this brooder. We found that this heater will use up a ton of propane if we don't supplement with these 3 heat lamps. So we're doing both. These 2 buckets are actually our waters. We have nipples on the bottom of these, and the chicks go under and get the water from those nipples. It's working out pretty well. It's the first time we've done it like this, and it's the chickens seem happy with it. These are 2 feeders for the main broiler chickens. Now let's talk about the partition that we have. So this is the main area that we have for our planned 75 broiler chickens. And over here you see that we have partitioned off another section. That partition section is for our 19 rare breed and chicks that we incubated ourselves. They aren't broilers, so they eat a different sort of food. They're on chick starter versus, broiler starter. So we have them separated for now. As they all get bigger, this separation will mean very little because they'll just fly over the partition. But for now, it's a good way of separating out the chicks and their different feeding habits. Our first batch of chickens was delivered 2 days ago. That was 46 chickens. They're happy and healthy inside of our brooder. We have another 39 chickens that are still to be delivered, but they're not here yet. They were shipped on the 13th. Today's the 15th. They have to get here tomorrow. If they don't, and they'll all be dead by the time we get them. Quite worried about it, but let's hope that USPS can do this properly and get them to us before they perish. It's now Monday, April 17th, and we've had a few deaths. Well, more than a few. So, let's go over the timeline here. April 13th, a Tuesday, both packages of chicks were shipped. April 14th, I got our first package, so 1 day, pretty good. All those chicks have been healthy. Second package didn't show up until Friday, April 16th. As of Saturday evening, April 17th evening, we had lost 8 chicks. Today is now Sunday morning, April 18th, and we've lost 12 chicks. Gotta say, I'm not too happy about that. My suspicions are that last batch that came late, even though it was shipped the same exact day as the first batch, it just waited too long for them. It was too hard, too stressful of a journey, and that's why we're losing so many. And there's a very obvious size difference between the 2 batches. The first batch that got here earlier are much larger than the second batch. Maybe that has something to do with it. But watching them, all the chicks have the same opportunity to get feed and water. There's no limitation there. So it's just got to be the difference between 1 day to get here and 3 days to get here. We ordered these chicks from Murray McMurray Hatchery, and they have a 48-hour policy to get refunds on your chicks. Our 48 hours lands on the weekend, so trying to figure out exactly how that's going to work. I'll be talking with them and trying to get some money back. Let's hope that we don't have any more losses. Okay, it's now April 21st. The broiler chickens have been alive for a week now, and we've only lost 14. As long as nothing drastic happens, heat goes out, water goes out somehow, some other catastrophe, we've hopefully lost the last of our chickens. And we can hopefully bring them all to the processing date. Now that they're a week old, they have 3 to 4 more weeks inside of that brooder, and then we're gonna let them go into the chicken tractor. Chicken tractor will be moved daily, and I'm still in the process of building everything for the chicken tractor to work properly, but by the time that they're done, we should be ready to go. If you've enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. I'd really love to continue making more content.